verbal abuse of Mr. Joseph Akrofi Okansi, a freelance journalist formerly of Eagle FM, by the Member of Parliament for the Sege constituency, Honorable Daniel Keshi Besi, and the Sege constituency NDC communications officer, Mr. Freeman Ejueji. This incident, which followed a Facebook post by the journalist calling for accountability from the MP on how he distributed slots allocated to the Sege constituency for the placement of the youth in the security services, particularly constitute a grave assault on press freedom and a deliberate attempt to silence a journalist for exercising his constitutional duty. When the journalist made the post, the youth organizer and the communications officer for the area called him on phone while the MP was on the line, where they all abused him verbally for posting on social media, demanding accountability without engaging them. According to the complaint to the GJA, the MP allegedly issued direct live threatening threat. That is after he had complained, he has made a formal complaint to the GJA. The MP allegedly issued direct live threatening threat, including a chilling statement about mobilizing funds to organize the funeral of the journalist and his parents. These allegations are reckless, reprehensible, and criminal. This is a threat of life. The GJA personally petitioned the Inspector General of Police, petitioned the Speaker of Parliament, and was sure that this unparliamentary comment made by a dishonorable member who face or see the full rigors of the law, was sure that he will be brought to book. A dangerous pattern of attacks. The GJA notes with great concern that this incident is not isolated. Since 2022, we have recorded at least 8 cases of attacks on journalists in Ada alone. Tragically, one of these journalists, Mr. Noah Dame, died. One of these journalists Okay. Hello? Tragically, one of these journalists, Mr. Noah Dame, died as a result of attacks he suffered for doing his work as a journalist. Very, very saddening. Very saddening. Noah Dame was one guy who actually distinguished himself so well in the area and was very passionate about the journalistic duty. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Tragically, one of these journalists, Mr. Noah Dame, died as a result of attacks he suffered for doing his work as a journalist. This painful reality underscores the deadly consequences of unchecked hostility against media practitioners in that community. Clear demands for action. In light of the gravity of this matter, the GJA demands that 1. Parliament of Ghana immediately initiate appropriate proceedings against Honorable Daniel Keshi Besi for his conduct that brings Parliament into dispute. 2. The National Democratic Congress, NDC, promptly investigate and sanction Mr. Freeman Ejueji and the youth organizer. 3. The Ghana Police Service conduct a thorough impartial investigation and ensure the safety of the journalist since the case has been reported to the police in Ada, and we are going to follow it up with a petition. 4. All persons found culpable are held fully accountable under the law without fear or favor. Now, MPP upcoming flag bearership contest. The GJ issues a firm warning to the leadership of the New Patriotic Party to clearly caution and restrain its supporters ahead of the upcoming flag bearership contest. Political competition must never be used as an excuse to harass, intimidate, or attack journalists. Party leadership must demonstrate responsibility by making it unequivocally clear that attacks on journalists will not be tolerated. Call for responsible and ethical journalism. The GJA urges journalists to remain committed to responsible, accurate, and development-oriented journalism. Journalists must prioritize the public interest, promote national development, and contribute to social cohesion through fair, balanced, and factual reporting. The GJA reiterates its unflinching determination to enforce strict adherence to professional ethics. Ethical journalism is the foundation of credible and public trust. The association will continue to uphold accountability, strengthen professional standards, and defend press freedom. Colleagues, your national executive will continue with the monthly briefings, promote ethical journalism, champion welfare issues, organize the World Press Freedom Day, International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists, training of journalists on various subject areas, contribute to national discourse, and above all, this year we are going to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the GJ Media Awards. We need the support of all of you and our partners to ensure the successful organization of our programs and activities for the year. Conclusion. Let it be stated clearly and unequivocally, journalists will not be silenced by threat, abuse, or violence. Ghana must never wait for another life to be lost before acting decisively. Long live journalism in Ghana. Long live Ghana's 1992 Constitution. Long live press freedom. Thank you.
They said journalists don't clap. Please clap for our president. He spoke about the need for us all to be united to ensure that journalists across the country are protected. And if someone is attacked, we all need to solidarize with the media house, the journalist who is attacked, and then follow through to ensure that those who are culpable are punished by law. We will now take a few questions, if you have them, and we'll respond to them, then we will end the presser. So you mention your media house, your name, and then you come up here and ask the question. So you first. Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Zita Okwan with Class FM. My question has to do with the attack on journalists. The president made mention that the Ghana Journalists Association is demanding the dismissal of the PRO for the fire service, and that that of those found culpable in the attack should be dismissed. These are statements that we've heard from the Ghana Journalists Association when journalists are being attacked. My question is, what has been the response from the police service on your previous statements to journalists who have been attacked? Because this is not the first time. We've seen that of the Akwatia by-elections. There were attacks. The GJA made statements of persons found culpable to be arrested. And now this. What happens if there's no arrest? Because we don't know what the previous statements or where it has ended. We've only heard him say that's demanding arrest. But has there been any update? We need updates from the previous ones with this one that has been mentioned. Thank you.
Yes, the next one.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Jibril Abdulmumuni. I was here for the end of year program of the association. where the president of the association said the recent High Court ruling was a dagger to the heart of press freedom. But in this press release or in this press engagement, I've not heard any update with regards to the recent High Court ruling, and you've not spoken about it. So,
Which High Court ruling?
the High Court ruling on an investigative journalist.
No, yeah, just.
So in this, I was expecting an update on what has happened so far with that issue.
Thank you. Any more? Mr. President. So I must say that there was no attack at the Akwetia by-election on any journalist at all. I was there. For 2-3 days, I was there. So there was no attack when we went to Akwetia. Maybe President can respond.
So, thank you, colleagues. And as I always say, you guys have been very, very supportive and cooperative. But we always urge you that we should always fact check. We should always make sure that we get our fact information right, especially before you ask questions like this at a public space, which is live. As journalists, our duty is to inform. And so, in order to inform, you have to be informed. You have to be educated to be able to educate others. So, as mentioned by my General Secretary, I've indicated, and I've said it over and over again, that since the IGP and his entourage, or his leadership, the new leadership, paid a courtesy call on the leadership of the GJA, since the time we have not recorded. He promised us, and he gave us his words, and true to his words, no attack was recorded. No attack was recorded. The issue of Ablekuma is still in court. I'm told that the said officer, that is the perpetrator or the accused, was arraigned before court. The issue was being handled by the Greater Accra, the Accra Regional Command. So we are yet to get the state of prosecution or proceedings to know where we have gotten to. We have spoken to our lawyers who are trying to, come up with a strategy to monitor and follow some of these cases. So as we speak, we know that this case is in court, but we will get the full briefing in terms of state of proceedings or state of investigation into all the attacks, not only of that, or not only the Ablekumanov one, but any other attack which is still pending. And then the High Court is, my brother, like I said, generally we have to be very current. We always have to be current. This issue was our main issue that was addressed at our last flagship activity or event of the year on 22nd December. We addressed this issue, indicated our position on the issue, made the DJ's position clear. And as you all know, after 22nd, we went on break. We have only resumed. And so steps will be taken to initiate all the measures or all the things that were said. Yes, and the Deputy Attorney General, was also here, responded to it and said that this one calls for a review, which he promised. We also said that at all costs, we are going to ensure that the ruling is reviewed and quashed from our books, because we cannot allow this ruling to stand. It will never. Yes, it is an ardent press freedom, so we will not allow it to stand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. So, just an addition to what the President said, I have personally engaged the guy who was attacked, our colleague who was attacked at the Ablekumanov, that is Kwabena Banahini, and we've been following the case. The last time the issue was at the office of the Attorney General, and the Attorney General recommended that the issue should go to court. There have been attempts to resolve the issue backdoor, but we said we will not take that. And so we are following the case to its logical conclusion. And all other cases, we are in touch with the IGP and then the police administration to get them all resolved. Our prayer is that we will not get to this point. When we went to the first night, our prayer was that 2026 will have zero attack. And so for it to be happening now, we all need to take action and speak against it. That is why we are here today. And so we want to thank you very much for coming and then responding to our calls. God bless you and Happy New Year.